Yo, what's good, everyone? I know I haven't posted in a couple days. Actually, there's some pretty good reason for that. So, with starting the FTMO challenge, I made sure that I wanted to be super transparent on this YouTube channel with you guys to just kind of show you how the experience can go for you if you plan on taking the challenge yourself. And, didn't want to make this video so soon, but kind of have to. And actually, on the verification, I passed it in 2 days. So, going to be going over some trade breakdowns for you on the trades that I took for the verification itself. Just going to pop up a screenshot right there where you can actually see the trades. And then let's actually go to the desktop screen so I can show you on the FTMO app where the verification account is actually standing at. Let's check it out. So here we are in FTMO. As you can see, here's the verification account. And then we have the challenge account that I passed. And let's check this verification. And we can see here we have all these targets passed so far, just need the minimum trading days. Now actually really quickly, I'll show somewhere on the screen where I hit my profit target, because actually I hit this only in a couple days. And I can't even cap, this is my second time recording this video. I completely forgot to press record, and I went through with the trade breakdown and everything and breaking down my FTMO screen. But anyways, let's get back to this. So we can actually go over the trades that I took. We see here in the beginning, it was just these trades to get my minimum trading days in. I have a 2-cent loss, $1.55 loss, and then a $14 loss. And then here's my actual first trading day. It was $1,100 in profit, and then second trading day it was $4,200 in profit. And for the FTMO verification phase, the profit target is actually cut in half. So instead of having to hit 10% on the account, I only needed to hit 5% on the account. So got my 5% done within 2 trading days, which is super solid. There were some GJ buys, I believe, for both of them. Yeah, we have this right here, these 2 GJ buys, one of them for $459, the other one for $651, coming up to a little over $1,100. And then the big position, which was this GJ buy that was $17.70 on profit, and then this other one which was $21.62. So we'll get to the trading chart now, and I'll give you guys a breakdown on how I took these setups. So these 2 trades were actually a pretty funny story. By the time that they were taken off, and both together they were around 3% in profit, I was moving my stop loss to the entry point of my second trade, this one right here, because I was like, I'm in mad profits right now. I don't want the trades to go against me and take out anything. I'd rather just move my stop loss to break even, so if it goes against me, no biggie. I still have plenty of time to pass this verification. And I'm entering in that stop loss and trying to change it, and MetaTrader's like, your trade's not there anymore. I'm like, oh no, did it just tank out of nowhere? Because this was an hour after London Open, and actually some crazy momentum started coming in. So I was like, yo, what if it reversed on me? But actually what ended up happening is that both trades hit the take profits. So it ended up just taking me out the trades, and my verification was passed, luckily. But the setup was actually pretty simple. If you've watched some of my previous videos, and as you'll see in future videos that I post, a lot of the setups that I take and a lot of the trades that I take are very, very simple. And they may not be simple to someone that's just learning how to trade. I'd be lying if I said it was super easy for me in the beginning. But sooner or later, you pick up on the fact that trading is very, very simple. There's a couple basic rules that you follow for yourself, and outside of that, you don't really have to tweak anything else unless market conditions start to shift. And then you make your needed changes there as the market conditions shift. But initially what I saw was we had this rejection of structure over here. So I'm gonna just make a line real quick where these wicks are and drop this down a little bit. So this zone was not cleared. Lower lows could not be created past this zone, and we saw price start to push up a bit. And then had this piece of structure that I drew out because I saw this wick hit this area, which was also this previous structure right over here. And then once I saw this rejection candle, I was really considering getting into some buy position because it definitely seemed like price was going to be taking off to the upside. If you've been trading GJ for the past week, you've noticed it's been extremely bullish momentum. So once I saw price come back down and retest that area, I hopped in for a really small position. I was just scaling it in smallly because I was looking for some crazy momentum to go through once this area was actually cleared. So once this area actually got cleared through, I hopped into another trade over at 763 around that price point, and then price ended up taking off. It's a super simple trade. I set my TPs to a point where I knew that if they hit, the account would be passed and I wouldn't really have to worry about anything else. So I wasn't really trying to squeeze out as much profits as possible. I was just trying to make sure that I got my verification passed, and luckily was only able to do that, and luckily was able to do that in 2 days. but this was definitely a killer trade. It was super simple. So my first position got 47 pips, and then on my second position got 28 pips, or I mean closer to 29 pips. But very easy trade. Just we didn't have a lower low created. We had a retest of this area of structure right here. That was the initial scale in. We had a break of this structure, and then that was the second position that was taken. Like, I don't know if it seems like the trades that I take are too simple or like too good to be true, but honestly, if you can refine your strategy to just focus on a couple key points, trading can just be as simple for you as well. I'm not here trying to deceive you, make it seem like trading is easier than what it actually is. Like I've said in previous videos, trading is tough. Like, it's a really hard skill set to crack. But once you do have it cracked down and you can simplify it for yourself and kind of make the craziness make sense in your own mind, it'll really give you an edge in life that most other careers can't provide you. But hopefully you like seeing me pass my FTMO challenge and verification. I hope it's helped you out. If this video added any value to you, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any video suggestions, don't be afraid to leave them down below. I'm genuinely curious on what people want to see. Myself, having traded for a couple of years now, I don't know what someone in the beginning stages is trying to look for and learn off of, but hopefully I can provide that for you. And until next time, I'm out.